My boyfriend 26M discussed our fight with his parents. Now, they think I 28F am not good for him. This is my first post here. My partner and I have been together a little over a year. We're both in the military, but he has been deployed since January and will come back in July. A week ago he was allowed to come back for a week as a holiday leave. We were planning on moving in together after he got back from his deployment, but due to my roommate moving out and me not being able to afford the rent on my own, we agreed that I should look for an apartment for the both of us and he would move in with me after his deployment. In February I found an apartment to which he also agreed after seeing it on video, and I moved in by myself in April. I was able to take some furniture from the old apartment, but we still needed some essentials like a couch, chairs and dining table. We agreed on these items online and through video call and already ordered them since I would already be living at the apartment. Our big fight happened 2 weeks before his return over the dining table. For context, we live on the second floor and there is no elevator in the building. When the table arrived, the delivery company refused to carry it upstairs for insurance reasons apparently, and it was too heavy to carry it by myself. Luckily I got help from my neighbors, but it was still a hard task as the table is made out of massive wood. I then set up the table by myself and immediately video called my partner to show him the table. After I showed him the table from all angles, he declared he didn't like it and I should pack it back up and send it back. Barely recovered from all the heavy lifting we just did, I told him I wasn't keen on going through that again, and suggested we wait until he got back for his holiday so that he could see the table for himself and then send it back together if he still wanted to do so. The return policy was 30 working days and he would be back way before that. He said he didn't want to wait so he could immediately order a new table so that it would arrive in time before he got back for his holiday, that way the apartment would be completely ready for his arrival. The discussion got out of hand after that. I reminded him that I had taken care of everything in the apartment so far and told him I didn't appreciate his attitude, that I felt like he was taking the easy way out, being away and coming back to an apartment that was completely ready without having to lift the finger. He said I was being difficult and didn't think that he was asking a lot. He said if the roles were reversed, he would take care of everything because that's what partners are supposed to do. We discussed some more back and forth, but the main points were that I didn't feel appreciated for all the work I had done for the apartment so far, and he didn't feel the need to be appreciative as he saw this as normal within a relationship. The next day, he talked to his parents and reported back to me what they said. I never asked for this information. His mom apparently completely agrees with him. She thinks I'm being unreasonable and is of the opinion that if you're in a relationship, you do everything for each other without questioning it. His dad said that he didn't want to see him make the same mistake that he made with his ex by staying in a relationship that's not good for him. They also said some things about me personally, like how it's noticeable that I grew up an only child and feel like I need to have everything my way. This hurt me a lot as I thought I had a good relationship with his parents. I went on holiday with them multiple times and never noticed any tensions. The remark about me being an only child is especially painful as they know my brother passed away when I was a child. He said he thinks his parents are wrong about the part of me being not good for him, but agrees with everything else they said. Honestly, at that point I wondered whether I was making a mistake with moving in together, but I decided it would be best to wait until he got back for his holiday and discuss everything face to face. His mom came over a week later to bring all his clothes and stuff that he still had at their place. His aunt was there as well. I could feel a cold vibe from his mom, but his aunt was being very friendly and she even brought me a small housewarming gift. When they were getting ready to leave, his aunt already went to sit in the car while his mom hovered by the doorway. She then said that she still likes me and feels bad about the whole situation. She said it was all a big misunderstanding and said she wanted to talk it out soon. Last week, I picked up my partner from the base for his leave. When we arrived at the apartment he was in awe of it. We talked it out and he told me that he regrets discussing our fight with his parents. He said he wanted to make a point and he admitted exaggerating the story to make me look bad. He said that he will do everything in his power to restore my relationship with his parents, as their approval of me is extremely important to him. On Monday we said our goodbyes again for the last phase of his deployment, but I can't help lying awake at night ruminating over everything that happened the last few weeks. I'm scared this ordeal has completely spoiled the relationship with my in-laws, but I also feel like my trust has been broken. I've had multiple relationships, but I've never seen myself grow old with someone before I met him. I've never had a child wish or wanted to marry, until I met him. I sincerely love him and want to build a future with him. I do believe he feels the same as he has always said he dates to marry, and we even already discussed a timeline of getting married and starting a family. I'm scared that my partner will one day feel like he has to choose between me and his family, and that's a choice I will not put him through. Am I being unreasonable? Has anyone ever been in a similar situation? I just need some perspective. His mom also still hasn't reached out to talk about what happened, even though she said she wanted to. Should I be the one reaching out to her? I feel like an apology is due from her side, therefore I don't think I should be the one to reach out. TLDR, he discussed our fight with his parents. They said some not so nice things about me. I'm having mixed feelings about my relationship now.